So yet another unboxing of a Ausom scooter, and this is the L2 Dual motor model. Let's take it out of the box, let's talk about the specs. And by the way, if you missed out on my DT2 Pro review of the Ausom scooter or the L2 Max Dual motor review of the Ausom scooters, those playlists will be linked below and also at the end of this video. But for now, let's take this out of the box and see what we are dealing with. So it seems to be packed very well. Let me just check out pretty much what we have here, which seems to be charger. We have a few caps here, so let me just bring these over. Okay, of course we get our manual, L2 Dual motor manual. You also get the warranty card. By the way, the official link for this is in the description. You get, of course, the caps for the nuts on the scooter. So again, nicely packaged, because sometimes if they're already on the scooter and you take it out of the box, you sometimes lose them in the box. So it's good that they're packed separate. And Ausom seem to be giving you nowadays these white gloves. I'm not sure why they're doing that. I mean, there's not a lot of dirt that comes from taking a brand new scooter out of the box. You also get two black tie wraps for some reason. And you also get two Allen keys as well, which I'm assuming is to secure the handlebars. Now, one most important thing, what is the charger like? What is the output? It is, of course, the updated charger that Ausom are doing. This style of connector, very small charger, and it is a 1.5 amp hour output, not a fast charger. It is what it is. This scooter is technically the baby brother of the other models that I've reviewed. I'm curious to see what this is actually going to be like. We'll actually see as well what price these are going for. Always be careful lifting something like this because they are not light. Oh, this definitely ain't light. Scooter is in perfect condition. Oh, I actually noticed something different about this model. Very easy to assemble. We just need to loosen the top part here to put our handlebars on. It's only 4 screws, quite long screws actually. They don't have Loctite on them though, so it's probably a good idea to apply Loctite. So with the display, you have to take out the 2 screws fully so it slots into the back bracket here, and then you just screw them tightly. So just be careful because it is only plastic, you don't want to damage anything. Okay, so here it is. You might be saying, why are the cables like this? Well, we're going to have a closer look at that actually now in a second. But of course, very similar to the other scooters you have indicators on this model. You of course have the dual motors, exact same display, exact same accelerator, exact same grips. But take a look, the reason why you have such an extension of these cables is because this scooter, unlike the other ones, is height adjustable. So you can actually, wow, that goes really, really high. Let me just check. That is actually extremely, extremely high. So if you're a tall rider, this is probably going to be the scooter for you. If the DT2 Pro and if the L2 Max Dual motor have been too small in height for you, this is the one to probably choose. Exact same tires, 10-inch tubeless. Exact same front mudguard as the L2 Max Dual. 2 charging ports. Deck is a little bit smaller in width and in length, it appears, compared to the other models. Plastic material here, we'll test that out. It does seem to, of course, have lights going around it. It has a really nice kick plate with actually the Ausom logo on it this time. Very nice design, really nice mudguard, same as the other models. I'm actually quite happy with this so far, and I haven't even test ridden it. So let me just lower this because I'm not that tall. And you have actually, when you take a look at the latch on it, nice big chunky latch actually on this model. Very nice to see. To turn it on, you basically have a big lanyard key here. Plus, like the other models, you also get 2 smaller NFC keys as well, or you can just use the passcode. Default passcode is basically all 40. So let me just do that just to turn on the scooter. Hold down the on button. Here we are. Can't really see it because it's quite bright out today. So dual motor there. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite happy with this. Let me just see what the lights are like. You have that front light here, really cool. Oh, take a look. You actually have, that is really nice lights going around. Let me just press the indicator, back indicator only, not at the front, but mainly it's the back that's quite important. You of course have a rear tail light as well, but I'm actually quite happy to see those lights on the side of it. Make it stand out, definitely, for sure. So let's talk about the spec, because it can be confusing with all the Ausom scooters coming out lately. So we have a 48 volt 15.6 amp hour battery on this, compared to the L2 Max Dual, which was a 48 volt, I think that was an 18 amp hour battery if I'm not mistaken, or a 20 amp hour battery. So a small bit lower spec on the battery side, but it has 800 watt dual motors in the front and in the rear, 70 kilometer max range, a 55 kilometer hour top speed that I will be testing. Don't worry, a first ride video and a full review video will be coming on this. It also has a 130 kilogram max load. I will be covering everything in the review, but I guess the most important thing about this is, what is the price right now? Check this out. This, at the time of recording this video, is only 699 euros for a dual motor 800 watt scooter. Could this be the dual motor scooter that you want to start getting into, maybe off-roading for a price like that? Maybe it is. Maybe you want to wait on the full review, or maybe you just want to go ahead and buy it now. It's entirely up to you. But I always leave the official links in the descriptions of each video. That way you get the warranty with them as well. And if I have any discount codes, I always leave them below to help people out. But apart from that, definitely keep an eye out on the first ride video. I'm going to give this a full charge. I'm going to pump the tires up to 50 psi and then make that video, and then a full review video will be coming. And if you have any questions, I will probably feature them in the full review video, so definitely keep an eye out for that as well. In the meantime, I'm very excited to actually test this out, and I'm so happy that it is actually height extendable, and it seems very durable at that, compared to some other scooters that I've had in the past that have weak points with extendable handlebars. In the meantime, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.